Hello everyone, my name is Imran and welcome to a freaking awesome analysis channel. Well, not really analysis channel, but this video is an analysis video. The guy goes by Red Pigeon and he is amazing. He got a lot of the unknown details to figured out, or at least kind of like theories, analysis stuff. Freaking amazing, okay? For the series, which I did say like I think 2 days ago, 1 day ago, I don't know, uh, about a new beginning, the Minecraft series that is gonna come out. I don't remember when, but it's unreleased yet. And the description is, of course, gonna contain the link. Okay, so if you are interested to join as a like different roles, there are like voice actors, mod makers. Again, I did say this already, so I do hope more people will join, and let's react. Let's see.
Don't scroll. What's this? Minecraft series? Let me check. Oh my god, it's big! So as you may or may not know, or mostly don't know because I rarely upload, I've recently found a new Minecraft series called A New Beginning, or ANB for short, that's how I like to call it. And let me tell you this, it is one of the most masterful pieces of art I have seen in a while. I repeat, in a while. You're probably
awesome.
wondering why I'm blazing
So make
too
sure to
much.
join.
Well, I have a reason. Because this show, not only is it entirely passionate, it's also so incredibly
Bruh.
detailed for a Minecraft series. The lore, the characters, their species, down to the last hair follicle on Barry's hair. It's detailed and concise in everything. Simple, yet complex enough to where it's actually fun to understand the lore. And that's what I'm here to do actually. I am going to give a quick rundown of everything that has been made so far in the A&B Minecraft series for gits and shiggles. Why? Because this is entirely... So the trailer starts with Briar, voiced by Heart by the way, incredible job, gets into a fight with her mom. She storms off, heads to the attic, and finds a necklace that belonged to her great-grandmother. She touches it, and gets sent to the magical world called Natura, where she meets a fairy named Celise. Now, right off the bat, we're introduced to three characters. 1. Briar. 2. Briar's mom. And 3. The fairy Celise. Let's go over them real quick. First off, we have Briar, a 16-year-old girl, voiced by Heart, has a
So
golden
cool.
brown hair, olive eyes with sun-kissed skin, often makes it into a ponytail. Her outfit consists of a jacket and a t-shirt with cargo pants, as seen in the trailer. She's intelligent and very sarcastic, is naive about the dangers and politics of Natura, very skeptical,
Oh,
but she learns quickly, and she hides her emotions. What's that, Dionysus? She's a what now? Oh, okay. Additionally, she's a badass As a kid,
damn.
her mother
Okay.
told her fairy tales about Natura. She didn't believe it. As she grew, she hated fairy tales, but surprise, surprise, she ended up in one. Ironic and karma at its finest.
Yep.
Next, we have Briar's mom. Not much is known about her, except for the fact that she will be voiced by Burning Desires, and that she is the mother of our protagonist, alongside being the granddaughter of Briar's great-grandmother, who was originally the owner of the necklace that allowed to travel to Natura. And then we have the fairy named Celise, or Lizzie for her nickname. Okay, this is a long description. 15 years old, the first to find Briar in Natura, has pastel pink hair and mint green eyes. With pale skin, she has butterfly wings and pastel colors. The wings could have slight imperfections too. She wears a top made of flowers with vines, at the back with a flowy skirt made of moss and fallen leaves. She has a flower crown she made herself that isn't quite perfect, and she has tiny satchel made of curled leaves where she keeps trinkets.
Oh, so we got a hoarder over here. By the way, do fairies have fangs? That'd be an interesting thing. It's like bats or like fruit bats. Kind of freaking
She's
awesome.
playful and mischievous, pulling pranks. She's very talkative and curious about things. And she's optimistic.
Ah.
Oh, good for her. Even though she was cast out She keeps going. She hides her head behind her silliness though. Oh. But she's loyal to a fault. Wait a minute. Cast it out. Exactly. Because in her backstory, she was cast out from the fairies for having no magic and made her own hut in the trees. She still occasionally tries to bring gifts in the hopes they'll like her. But they tell her to go away because she's too loud and useless.
But she did make her own hut in the trees, which means she's more intelligent than we think. Yo, imagine she's some sort of like scientist, you know, or at least like developed to become like a scientist type character. That'd be awesome. Wait, yeah, cause imagine that, right? She just freaking pulls out a Glock. Nah, just kidding. No, probably well, it's Minecraft.
Ouch.
Wait, no, there are monsters.
Additionally, she can't fly because she has no magic. She can glide and hop around a bit with a harness
Which
she
is quite
made for her wings. But that's just about it. Fairies get tired while flying, so magic helps them to have the energy to get off the ground. But she cannot. Huh.
Hold on, so she's just kind of like a flying squirrel. That's kind of funny.
If I was a fairy, talking is tiring. Especially for the voice actors. They voice and they act. That's their job.
Yeah.
Anyways, you might be wondering what's this natural world anyway. Well, it wasn't always this war-induced world. It was harmonious and ruled by three kingdoms: the strong and brave, the clever and quiet, and the peacekeepers. But this harmony wouldn't last long, as tension flared between the two first kingdoms. I think it's the strong and brave and the clever and quiet, judging by chronological order.
Yeah,
Each wanting
probably.
to control of the land. Betrayal whispered through the courts as the Third Kingdom remained neutral, aka peacekeepers. War erupted, shattering the heart of Natura. That's about everything, I guess. Oh, you thought I was done? Finished even? Oh no. You see, whenever I come across these...
Hold on, why is there sinister type music? Oh, by the way, look, Bunnikoo. I guess she made the thumbnail.
projects,
This thing.
I have a tendency to overthink.
Title card, yeah.
Quite frankly, there's a word for that. Theorize.
Yo,
That's
chill.
why I'm keeping you here and telling my theories about this Minecraft series.
And because of your theories, you deserve so much more subscribers. You are amazing. If you somehow see this, I'm sorry if I didn't. If you wish for me to ask you first before I reacted, I am sorry. If you prefer for me to do that, but keep up the good work. It's freaking awesome, and yeah, everyone, make sure to go subscribe to him. Link in the description. It's gonna be the first link. It's gonna be. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna already just put like the name and then colon and then link. That's how my format is. Anyways, freaking awesome. By the way, if you want, I will draw you better PNGs that you can use. I want to give you stuff cause you're awesome.
Because yes, I don't have life and I theorize on trailers. Let's get to it. Theory 1. Remember when I said the necklace that allowed Briar to be transported to the natural world belonged to her great-grandmother? Could it be that her family lineage has deep connections to the natural world, even possibly originating from the said fairy tale? Theory 2. When the war ruined the natural world, the heart of Natura was shattered. Could it be that the way for Briar to get back home is to put the pieces back together and restore the heart of Natura?
Oh damn, shoot.
Please.
Damn, bro, just okay. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna build off of his theory. What if it is a actual physical thing, right? Cause I don't remember what it's called, but there was a series where the world was combined and created. Oh yeah, wait, frick, it's the trolls, I think, or like kind of like that. They were in harmony. They had they had an argument against each other, and then the items were split. Yeah, what if it's that? And that's how they each get their own specific power. And when the pieces are combined, Oh no, what? No, hold on. If okay, it will go either two ways. If this my theory is kind of following along, if it is literal items placed together for the quote unquote heart of Natura, and you know places on some sort of pedestal or something, and it opens a portal. If that is the case, then that's a very good happy ending already. But what if it costs a sacrifice, a life force, to make the things combine again? You know.
Do not take those theories too seriously. I'm
I'm
just doing
taking it
it for
seriously. It's
funsies.
awesome.
I am in no part in the lore or of the making of the characters or any of them. I just do it for fun. So please, take this lightly. And I'm just realizing there's a buttload of other characters that I haven't tackled, but they haven't been fully developed yet, so I gotta wait on that because they're subjected to changes. And let me know if you guys want more of these, what do you call these videos anyway?
Analysis
Anyways,
video.
huge shout out to Bunnikoo for the creator of this series, and maybe, just maybe, I can get permission to put their socials in the description. And remember, a project is better than a paid one that lacks motivation.
Yep. I had to pause it right because otherwise it's gonna give me ads. Okay, we'll just jump to the next video. It's freaking awesome. Again, link in description. Go subscribe to him. He is awesome. I want to see more. Very simple. This is a long video. I know. I apologize, but it's just so many things that is awesome, and I have to put it together. Cause I mean, well, I didn't edit a lot. Yeah, just continue. There.
Okay, wow! So thankful for your support, and I'm sure the creator is screaming internally right now. Anyways, as promised, another video if you guys made money reached 50 subs. So this is it. And if you want more,
Yeah, again, link in description. I'm also gonna put the links for, okay. First link is gonna be for Pigeonredd. Second link is gonna be for Bunnikoo, okay, where the series will be posted. So please check it carefully. I'm gonna repeat this.
more stuff like this, continue on supporting her and the series. Let's get to it. So it has come to my attention that this series has species types, different kinds of species. And today, I'm going to be examining them. We have the Ferlinari, Centaurs, and the Lapini. Now,
Lapini?
it's worth noting that I will not be covering fairies this video because Bunny made goddamn so many. Maybe in another vid.
Lol.
But right now, it's
We're gonna
just
check that out, so
3.
don't worry.
Starting off with Ferlinari, pronounced as Ferlinari. They're known for agility, stealth, and independence. Common misconception. People think they're deceitful when in reality, they just value freedom and self-preservation. For cultural values, they are loyal to their chosen families, smart over strength,
Yo.
and they do night festivals. Speaking of night festivals, they do it where they party under the moon. This happens once a month. Talk about frequency. They also have a thing called shadow bonding, where if two Ferlinaries share a close bond, they swap shadows. So if your best friend has your shadow, it's either you're very close to them or they're a skinwalker, either of the two. Additionally, they have this thing called moon marks, the coming of age in other words. For their species, it is 20 years old. They do this under a full moon. Tattoos,
What the?
piercings, and symbols based from what they envisioned. They often place this at the upper body. For their village, anything vertical you can think of, homes are sleek and a lot of balconies. Surprisingly, everyone is welcome, humans, fairies, and etc. For natural abilities, their kind inherited some ancestral traits and even having a bit of magic in their blood. They can jump 3 times higher than humans, have excellent balance, night vision, and their ears can pick up even the slightest whispers. Moving on to hang on. Mm-hmm. 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 It has come to my attention that Bunny, the creator of this series, changed Briar's and Celeste's age. Briar is now 17 and Celeste is 15. Do what you can with that information. Moving on to centaurs. Alright, centaurs. They are known
Man
for
with
their strength,
horse.
deep knowledge about the stars and land, fierce loyalty to their allies, especially Lapinis, but
My
I'll get
little
to them
pony.
later. They're excellent warriors, navigators, and guides. Personality stereotype. They are often seen as stoic, noble, traditional, slow to speak, but quick to act. They look tough on the outside, but are approachable, valuing community and protection above all. Common misconception. Many outsiders think centaurs are emotionless brutes that only live for combat. This
Aw.
is, however, false, since they often stray away from combat and are most
Bruh.
likely peaceful creatures.
Oh yeah, true. That guy was freaking like. I'm pretty sure he's like scared of mice, right?
For cultural values, centaurs value strength paired with wisdom, honor through action, a spiritual bond to nature, along with oral storytelling, which is the lifeblood of their society. For their tradition, their coming of age is named as the grounding,
The
between ages
grounding.
16 to 18.
Wow, if a teen heard that, they will be like, "What did I do wrong?" No, no. A very interesting name. It's very funny to think about it, honestly. Wait, is there a mod to make a player's character model be half human and the bottom half a horse? Cause that's usually how centaurs look, right? So how would that work?
Young centaurs venture into the wilderness under starlight. They must survive and work on connections and instincts with nature. Once they feel the pull,
The
they are guided to a place meant for them. Upon returning, they are given a mark. For the festivals, they have a
Cutie
Starborn
marks.
festival with the Lapinis, which again, I will discuss after this. This happens once a year, where both species meet under a constellation named Guardian's Bow. Parties, music, snacks, drinks, and oaths along with alliances are made during this festival. They
Ooh.
also have their own version of a pinky promise. It's called Oaths of the Hope, where
Do they
if you
tap
break
it?
the promise, it results in exile and spiritual shame. Bro, I swear I didn't clog
Oh.
your toilet last night. Really? Oaths of the Hope.
Bruh.
Okay, you and I will leave myself. Shameful! Absolutely diabolical!
That's good.
Yeah, exile your way out of that one, you freaking me! Their villages are, well, somewhat non-existent because their species are nomadic and travel on meadows and places
Oh.
close to the Alpinis.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Because they're kind of like, well, horses. Horses are also nomadic. They travel around. For those who don't know what nomadic is, I'm just gonna do a quick explanation. It's just basically they travel around to find better, fresher food, or like grass. You know, basically they travel around, find better conditions to temporarily stay at, and when that condition becomes worse, they move again. They either move every day, every week, or they just have like a schedule, basically. So that previous area can heal and be lush and rejuvenated, basically. And then they'll just kind of go in a cycle.
They do, however, go back to certain places seasonally. Their homes are semi-permanent and made of wood with an earthy aesthetic. They hold community night fires weekly where they tell stories.
Ooh!
They are led by a pathfinder, which is considered as chief, and a stargazer, which is considered as a spiritual guide.
Huh. Interesting name, Pathfinder and Stargazer. Not gonna lie, those sounds like cheats, man. I don't know why. Oh, by the way, I mean, except for Pathfinder. Nah, never mind. It does sound like some sort of hack client. Anyways, imagine when they tell stories, they just like, do they tell past stories or do they make up stories too? Imagine if they make up stories, there's so many references that could be made.
Centaurs don't use currency. They trade in resources, protection, stories, and crafted tools.
Jesus?
That's about it for the centaurs. Moving on to the Lapini.
Lapini?
And finally, Lapinis or bunny people. Just like the Ferlinaries, they are known for their agility, stealth, endurance, and skilled craftsmanship. They are also excellent farmers and herbalists. Personality type,
Makes sense.
they are
Makes
gentle,
sense.
loyal, and quick to protect their kin.
Aw.
Common misconception, due to their small stature, many believe they are weak, but are quite the opposite. Cultural values, they value family and community, and harmony with nature. They believe in quiet strength and protecting the land that sustains them. Moving on to traditions.
sense.
Now, as I said, the centaurs and Lapinis are very close allies, and that they have the Starban festival, but Lapinis have their own festival as well. It's called the Harvest Festival. This happens once a year, and they gather and prepare food whilst telling stories. Also, they have an event called Leap of the Moon, where the Lapini performs a sacred dance that gives them buffs like vision and strength.
Oh.
Although it hasn't been shown or stated what the dance looked like, my feeble mind imagined that it was something like this.
Actually, that'd be so good.
For their village, it's really
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna pause it there real quick. Imagine if, right? Just if. What was my thought again? Wait. Okay, I remember now. What if... Oh, man. Imagine there's like a bad character and then a bit of racism is there. Oh no, there's so many racist jokes. Oh no. They could just tell the Lapinis to go eat their carrots and leave them alone. Oh no. And then they're gonna get whooped. You know how sometimes characters get introduced? For example, if the main character is being bullied or like threatened in an alley, and then a passerby came and was like, what do you think you're doing to that person? Blah blah blah. And then they make some nasty remark and then they get whooped.
their village. It's really similar to the centaurs. They live in the meadows and rolling hills, have houses with an earthy and floral aesthetic, really making the structures one with the environment. They tell stories in the full moon feasts and other community events. For society and economy, they rely on a barter system, exchanging herbs, crops,
England.
and handcrafted items.
Among Us.
And there you have it. The different types of species in Natura.
Wait, no, frick. I keep forgetting that it's Minecraft and mods will have to be necessary. When I heard handcrafted items, I was gonna be like, what if there's like a reference for Baymax or something and it would be funny. But then I forgot it's Minecraft, they have to code that and model it. Fairies are bending.
Siri time, Siri 1.
Yay.
Almost every species has a correlation to the moon, the night sky, and the stars. These three things might potentially have a significant role in the A and B series as it continues to develop. Theory 2.
Wait, imagine Briar literally like hears a voice from the moon and that's how she knows what to do. She gets tips from the moon and it's just like, maybe you need to be nicer or something like that. Imagine so and turns out it's gonna be her internal monologue or something. Or maybe that's her mom somehow.
The centaurs and Lapinis were really close allies in terms of
It's gonna be so
species-wise.
cool, bro.
I wonder if that alliance broke when the 2 out of 3 kingdoms went to war and broke the height of Natura. And that's all the theories I've come up just now. And Bunny, I think you've forgotten something. You forgot to add society and economy on fairly nice species info, so you go do that while I go do more videos.
Lol. Wait.
Okay, this is the closure. Just wanted to say that thank you all for the support, and I'm glad Bunny's getting recognition both on TikTok and on YouTube. Go follow her on both if you want. If not, go do it anyway. See you all, and I'm gonna do the fairies next video.
Freaking awesome. This is the final part. This is the about the fairies. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, that's an awesome Minecraft skin. Yo, why you staring at me like that? Oh,
Yes, you read that title right. This unreleased Minecraft series, A and B, has not 1, not 2, not 3, not even 4, not 5, but 6 fairy types. And also elves.
elves.
Yeah.
What's up?
Fairy types, though, as I said in my
Bro, it's like the new Avengers and Bob.
previous video, fairies will be its own separate video since it was too many to fit all in one. So sit back, relax, and let me talk. Starting off with the regular fairies, which I will call default. They are known for grace, beauty, nature connection, and magical prowess. Common misconception, due to them being tiny creatures, they are often underestimated.
Tiny?
But what they
Hold on, Solis did not look tiny. What?
lack in height, they make up for in magical firepower, along with smarts and resourcefulness.
Oh wait,
Cultural value.
hold on. There is a size mod, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna use that, right? It would make sense since they are small. Well, yeah. How else would they show it visually?
Values, fairies cherish harmony with nature, creativity,
no.
freedom, and the balance of life. They believe magic is an extension of the world around them and believe it should be used in ways to promote peace and growth. Promote peace and growth. Didn't they banish one of their kind because she was magicless? Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Wait,
Celise. They straight up was like,
so sad.
for their traditions, their coming of age is named as the Blooming Ceremony. At 18 years old, each fairy performs a bonding ritual with a flower, tree, or any natural thing that resonates with them.
Trust me,
This
you'll get
grants
it.
them a special affinity when bonded. The chosen element is represented by a symbol that they wear, signifying connection and maturity. They also have a Moonlight Festival, and jackpot! One of my theories was actually right, because I theorized that the moon will have a crucial role in this series, and it did. By doing this festival, fairies
Moonlight
party,
Festival.
have friendly competitions, share stories, and strengthen their bonds with the moon, which in return
that
buffs up
the
their
images were
magic.
crazy, man.
Yes. For the first time, a theory was actually right. Or foreshadowing, I do not know now. Their villages are often located in the heart of forests, perched on trees, or beside peaceful lakes. They blend in onto the nature and are almost unnoticeable, using magic to remain hidden from outsiders.
Imagine it's just freaking invisibility potions or something.
Yes, using Wakandan tactics, I see.
Wakanda forever. Still, it's insane how they are so awesome and
Their
advanced.
homes are made out of wood and living plants with vibrant, lush aesthetic. For social structure,
Is it just made of
fairies are
grass?
often organized by their elemental affinity. I'll get to that later. Each one has a leader that guides the community in the matters of magic and ethics. They also are very traditional, and if they find a non-traditional fairy, it will
Oh.
result to exile. Oh, you make so much sense now.
Oh.
For society and economy, they trade in magical services, magical items, and etc.
Oh.
Okay. Moving on to types. We have 5, excluding the default. Flora, Aqua, Ignis, Aries, not Aries, and Lux. Let's go over them one by one.
Lux.
Flora, plant and earth elemental.
Lux
They can rapidly
Imperator.
grow plants, do healing, and create barriers with vines. They are compassionate and nurturing. Extremely sensitive to heat though. Aqua,
Makes sense.
water
grass,
elemental,
right?
can control bodies of water. They can summon rainstorms and heal
Do
with
it,
water
MLG.
as well. They are calm, soothing, and mysterious. Also weak to heat. Ignis, fire elemental, can do pyrokinesis, the control of fire.
Bro.
They heal with fire, possibly cauterization of the wound so that it doesn't bleed out. And they use fire in combat. They are energetic and passionate, weak to water-based attacks. Aries, air and wind elemental, can control wind, free-spirited, and adventurous. Their only weakness being that they're dog crap when they're in any enclosed space with no natural airflow. They are literally the fairy equivalent of one fart and I'm dead. And finally, Lux, light and illusion elemental. They have photokinesis, the manipulation of light. So much potential with this one.
Bro.
They play illusions in combat as well. They're optimistic, playful, and oh my gosh, they're diplomats. Anyways, they're weak to black darkness and shadow magic.
I heard that.
And there you have it. all the different types of fairies in the A and B Minecraft
Bruce
series.
Goofy, I thought no one would
Theory
notice.
time. Theory 1. Lux fairies are considered as light fairies. My theory believes that we might see a dark fairy in the future because as Horace Slughorn...
Oh yeah, true. As long as yeah, true. Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna say when there's light, there's darkness. But here's the yeah, right? Would they hate them? Right? You know, bro.
Hornot said, they say there is no light without dark, which implies here that there couldn't be light fairies if there weren't any dark fairies as well. Theory 2. Okay, this is long. When I say long, it is unbelievably long. Due to different types of fairies, this could also allow type mixing. For example, Flora with Ignis can make a whole new variant of fairies. I actually done the math as to how many combinations there can be. By using combinations with repetition formula,
What?
n plus r minus 1 over r, with n being the total and r the number chosen. The 5 types will be able to produce 15 new variants if they were to crossbreed, and those offspring hybrids will make the number 120 if they bred again. And the offspring's offspring
So cool
can
though.
make that number go 7,260. Moving further to their great-great-grandkids, that number will skyrocket to 26,378,830.
Yeah, mixing
Now,
types
we
is
could go
so
further, but judging by how long Bunny wants to keep the series going, we'll just...
Wait, no. But here's the thing, they won't, because they are very traditionally tied. I don't know. I just made that phrase up. Not sure if it means anything, but they're very strict on traditions. Maybe they'll change after, like near the end of the series, right? Would they?
just stay at 26 million outcomes for now. That is it. Thank you. Okay, this is closure time. Thank you all for watching my videos. It's blowing up really. Thank you all. Don't stop with the support. And I'll go eat dinner.
Alright, you go do that. Anyways, make sure to go sub to him. Link in description. He deserves all my more subs than I do, okay? He actually puts a lot of efforts into his videos, making analysis, ideas and theories. I just kind of hop on and just ramble about random things. That sounds depressing for no reason. Anyways, yeah, make sure to check out his channel. Links in description, okay? And for the Discord, as well as the Casting Call Club, as well as the Bunnikoo YouTube channel, and the TikTok is optional. It is in the bio, so it will just be there anyways. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.